Closed doors, tense faces, silent glances exchanged across a long, glossy boardroom table. And at the center of it all, a name echoing louder than ever before, Meghan Markle. Or, as some Netflix insiders have begun to call her, Mega Marvel. Dramatic? Maybe. Accurate? You might be surprised. Because what's happening behind the scenes isn't just a failed deal. It's a slow-motion PR implosion, and the debris is flying everywhere. Once upon a time, Meghan Markle's multimillion-dollar Netflix deal was sold as her second act. A creative rebirth. A powerful voice finally unchained. But today, that fairy tale has twisted into something else entirely. A cautionary tale unraveling like a dollar store wig in a hurricane. In September, it became official. Netflix executives Greg Peters and Ted Sarandos personally told her, "There will be no renewal. Zero. Zilch. Done." And instead of a quiet exit, Meghan Markle responded with chaos. Filtered, curated, and camera-ready. Imagine this: Meghan, storming into Netflix studios, unauthorized, dressed like a parody of a 90s Hollywood exec. Slicked back hair, oversized suit, fake cigars, and then filming a choreographed mock music video on company property. No clearance, no heads up, just the vibes. Netflix found out the same way their interns did, when the footage started bouncing through internal Slack channels like a meme. Internally, staff were calling it Suits, the musical, and one executive, they described it as, and we quote, "a masterclass in how to burn bridges while setting the river on fire." This isn't Meghan's first brush with controversy. Remember the viral pregnancy video? The one no one could date, verify, or explain. Critics were confused, fans were divided, and PR teams were left in damage control. And now, she's topping that moment with a parody aimed at Hollywood itself. The song, reportedly titled around themes of misogyny, sexism, and old white suits choking dreams. Netflix's legal team quickly responded. A formal cease and desist. Clear, direct, and cold. Meghan had violated her contract. She had used Netflix property without permission. And yet, her team is moving forward like nothing happened. They've got editors cutting teaser clips. They're contacting journalists. There's even talk of releasing the song as a protest anthem. Sources say Meghan believes this is her formation moment. A bold strike against the Hollywood machine. But Hollywood isn't applauding. They're unplugging. One anonymous executive summed it up best. She brings drama without the ratings. And in Hollywood, that's a deal breaker. Producers are ghosting. Publicists are distancing. Even some of her former allies, quietly removing her name from pitch decks. This isn't just about one video. It's about the pattern. The Spotify fallout. The fizzled podcast. The children's book no one remembers. And now, a rogue music video mocking the very executives she still hopes to work with. The leaked footage reportedly includes Meghan in a pantsuit, barking parody commands, stomping down Netflix halls, surrounded by friends playing assistants. It's cut like a high-budget satire, dancing, flashing lights, and lyrics aimed directly at the industry elite. But instead of empowering, it's coming off as confusing, messy, and borderline delusional. Even worse, Meghan's team is acting smug about the legal threats. According to sources, their response to Netflix's letter wasn't fear. It was fuel, as if daring the company to make it a bigger story. And Netflix just might. Legal teams are already prepped. PR plans are being reviewed. And if even 5 seconds of that video hits the internet, they're ready to act. Not because they're afraid, but because they want to make an example out of her. Because in Hollywood, you can break the rules. You can disrupt the system. But what you cannot do is mock the gatekeepers and still expect to be handed a key. This was supposed to be her comeback. Her reclamation of power. Her triumphant rebrand. But instead, it's looking like a loud, miscalculated misstep. A moment that could define Meghan Markle's Hollywood legacy. Not as a trailblazer, but as the woman who torched her own second act with cigars, satire, and selfies. Because even the boldest message falls flat when no one's left to listen. And in Meghan's case, the silence that follows, might be the loudest sound of all.